EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to historic Baltimore, Maryland and M&T Bank Stadium. The two teams emerging from their respective tunnels a minute ago to the approval of this Baltimore crowd. They're all set as their Ravens will match up with the Kansas City Chiefs. As of this morning, summer officially over. It's time for autumn football, and we're underway on EA Sports. Taken in the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Jackson from the shotgun. That's caught by Waller out left side. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. 14 yards there on the first play from scrimmage. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
Looking again for Waller, and he's got him again. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
1st and 10.
Partner, you know when we call it a game, we talk about Lamar Jackson and his speed and his elusiveness and the ability to get him on the ground, how tough that is for a defense. But how about his development as a thrower?
And the Chiefs are going to get him. The sack comes from Anthony Hitchens.
And that's their first sack of this game, but how about last week? 6 sacks, great coverage downfield, which helped that pass rush. They are really working in sync right now.
That is caught by the rookie from Bama. It's Henry Ruggs.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on 1st down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at 3rd down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off around the 37, and they will set up shop at their own 41-yard line. Last week, somehow they won. He threw all those picks, but they still won. Here, opening drive, unfortunately, he picked up where he left off.
Partner, you get a lot of extra patience when you find a way to win despite you making mistakes. But starting out again this game, that patience is going to wear thin really quick. And I think the guys on the defensive side of the ball be the first ones to let him know that's got to stop.
And throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves him with 3rd and 9 looming. Nice job there on the tackle. Keep him to the short gain. And, of course, he got some good news this week. He was named AFC Defensive Player of the Week from last week's effort.
And part of the reason he got that award, because of plays like that. Not every play is spectacular. Not every play is for a loss. Make the plays that are in front of you, keep it to short gains, and you pile up statistics.
The former 1st-round pick Marlon Humphrey there to get a hand on it. On 4th down on is Dustin Colquitt to kick this away. Back deep, a Baltimore native, Tavon Austin. A special teams mistake there, no doubt. Just 26 yards officially on the punt. And the Ravens, they'll take over. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Well, they were intercepted the first time they had the football, but now they get it back, and it's still 0-0.
And because of that, you know what the thought process is? Interception. What interception? It didn't really happen because they gave up no points.
And he will be hit from behind and run over. Wow. Frank Clark fighting his way home to get the sack.
2019 was the first season for Frank Clark in Kansas City after spending the previous 4 in Seattle. And that was a big move by Kansas City to bring him over. He did have 8 sacks in the regular season, but it was his 5 in postseason. And helping his team get to the Super Bowl, that's why they went and acquired him. And by the way, earned his first Pro Bowl nomination with his play.
At the 46-yard line.
Jackson on first down. Oh, looking for Waller, but this is intercepted. He's picked off near his own 48. And they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Here's Edwards-Helaire. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. They went 3 and out on their first drive. Things already looking better here. First and 10.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, Kansas City.
On play action, it's Mahomes. Sliding out of the pocket. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Kansas City.
Touchdown,
Tyreek Hill with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Chiefs are going to take a first-quarter lead.
Is good.
Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. Muscles him off. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Tavon Austin on the return. The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball. Try and get things settled down a little bit.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll run. This is Jonathan Taylor. He'll only get a couple up to about the 30.
Brought down at the 30-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up third and 2.
Here's Jackson. Buying time to his left. He may try and run for this. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line.
That's something you have to be aware of as a defense and have to find a way to account for him. And if you're not going to use a spy, you're telling your guys to keep your eyes on him, because when he breaks out and makes plays like that, all it does is hurt you.
Have to at least be able to contain him somewhat. There they could not. 12 yards to pick up there. Good for a Raven first. So after 2 first downs, they get another here. First and 10 at the 45. From the gun, it's Jackson, escaping the pressure right. And he's going to keep it here. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain. Now a nice throw here, right side. He hauls it in. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 31-yard line. The Ravens get a new set of downs, give them 17 on that pickup. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on first and 10. From the gun, it's Taylor. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
The tackle made by
a quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent game.
5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5 now. Jackson. He'll run it, and he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down to about the 21 or 22. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation. From the gun, Jackson able to find Waller. That's complete. And he will have a Ravens first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 1. And they keep those sticks moving forward, that time with a gain of 3. First red zone chance now for the Ravens. 1st and 10 at the 19. They give to Taylor out of the gun. He'll get forward for 3 down to the 16-yard line.
Taylor, the ball carrier.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
Eluding the pressure right.
That's complete to Jonathan Taylor out of the backfield.
And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. From the gun on third down, Jackson. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line.
And the Ravens are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Chiefs 7, Ravens nothing.
Operating from the gun, Jackson flushed out right, and he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson, his 11th touchdown of the year, and the Ravens are an extra point away from tying the football game. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2.
That ties the game at 7.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
Taken about 7 yards deep. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offense's sails because they had it going pretty good last time too.
Had to sit over there for a little while, didn't they? You know, they were eager, amped up. To get back on the field after just scoring, hoping to get the ball back quickly. That didn't happen, so I'd say come out, just kind of get started again. You know, it doesn't have to be anything dramatic. Just get moving, get loose again, and see if they can get it downfield.
Second down at 4. Here comes Edwards-Helaire on the toss right.
And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. A gain there of 21 yards. What did you see there on the defensive side? What allowed that good-sized run?
Well, they were in a cover 2 alignment, which means your 2 safeties are back away from the line of scrimmage. So if you can match up your blocking at the line, at the point of attack, there's usually some room, a big gap between that second level and third, and that's what they were able to exploit.
A really good pickup of 28 yards.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
On first and 10, here's Mahomes. Flush to his right. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play.
A loss of 4 brings up second and 14 at the Ravens' 31-yard line.
55, 43.
To throw again on second down. Mahomes. Escaping the pressure right. He'll try and run it. Finding room to the 20. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Pretty nice gain on the scramble. Gets him 12 yards.
Man, defensively, that hurts. They got him out of his rhythm. They had him hemmed in, but somehow he was able to tuck it away and get away for a gain.
Edwards-Helaire, they'll try to run for it. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes this one down to the 15. A third down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
And a first down, Chiefs.
On first down, Mahomes. He'll buy some time right. He's got it. Touchdown, Chiefs.
Number 10.
Tyreek Hill with his 13th touchdown of the year and second of the game. And the Chiefs have taken the lead. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
The score, Chiefs 14, Ravens 7. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. That's fielded on the back line of the end zone.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And that last touchdown drive they had very balanced. How key is that balance?
It's huge because most of the time we talk about balance is run, pass, almost 50-50. But most of the times when you talk to offensive coaches, they say balance is we do what we want when we want to. And that means that they're ahead of the defense, keeping them on their heels.
Yeah, they imposed their will on that last drive. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. From the gun, Jackson. And he's got his man in stride, complete. There he goes, left side. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Darren Waller, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Ravens are an extra point away from tying the football game. Impressive, Charles. It's one thing to be an elite speed wide receiver and have all that yards after the catch into the end zone, but from your tight end?
Yeah, you don't get that very often. What you're describing is more like a Tyreek Hill, a Devontae Adams, and Antonio Brown. You're not talking about a guy that lines up or can line up in line and look like an extra tackle on running plays. He took that bad boy downfield just like he was a scat back.
Before the game, he told me, I'm going to have a zinger or two today. And I was like, oh, a zinger or two? I guess that's a zinger, right?
That's a zinger.
And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
On 2nd down, a run with Edwards-Helaire. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. He'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on 3rd down. Eluding the pressure right. And it's complete to Kelce. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. First catch on that one for Kelce, and it's a first down. They'll run here with Edwards-Helaire. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Not the kind of gain that we'll go absolutely crazy for, but it's the kind of gain that you need to have when you're running back in the NFL. And Clyde Edwards-Helaire, with that low center of gravity and strength, he's going to get those tough, gritty yards for you when necessary.
Forced out to his left. He'll take a shot for the end zone. This is caught by Hill for a Chiefs touchdown.
Complete to Tyreek Hill.
Tyreek Hill on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Chiefs add on to their lead. And with that, the lead is up to 8.
makes the score Chiefs 21, Ravens 13.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
Taken from about the 12.
Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And pretty good field position here. He's out of bounds right at the 35.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Now Jackson on first down. Steps away to his left. And Waller taking it in over the middle.
7 yards the pickup there.
This one should have gone in favor of the defense, don't you think? They flush the quarterback to the left side. He's a right-handed thrower, so you know how difficult it is to get your body back around and make a good throw, let alone to the middle of the field, and end up getting a completion to his big tight end.
6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
Back to Taylor on first down.
And he'll take it across the 50 and into Chief territory. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A reminder coming up just a few minutes from now, we'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores from yesterday's action. Dancing to his left. He's going to take off with it. Oh, he's got a little daylight. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first.
Looks to me, partner, like he's learned a little bit, because earlier in the game, I think he was trying to force a lot of throws into his windows that just weren't open.
Yeah, the interceptions had plagued him, especially a second interception, really a bad throw. So maybe a better decision there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I think he learned from earlier in the game, and he's applying it now.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. Looking to throw again on second down. Jackson flushed out right. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Read it well, and it's picked. And he'll go down inside the 15 at his own 13-yard line. When he went on the move there and started rolling out, I thought there was a window, but that window closed quickly, intercepted.
And sometimes, despite how big your arm talent is, you don't get enough on a throw when you're on the move as opposed to setting your feet and stepping into one. That may have been the case there, and the defense certainly benefited.
On the run, he'll let this go. And got his man complete. And he is finally out of bounds across midfield at the 40-yard line. A big play there just before halftime. 47 yards. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Flush to his right. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. His favorite target, Travis Kelce, the intended receiver. But it's going to be 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They fake the give. Now Mahomes rolling to his right. And going deep for Hill. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown.
Tyreek Hill.
Tyreek Hill, as the first half is winding down. And the Chiefs are able to grow their lead.
The kick is
and
good.
It's up and good.
Makes the score Chiefs 28, Ravens 13.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. That's fielded on the back line of the end zone.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play, because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened up secondary, playing a lot deeper than normal. So even if you run some type of misdirection, you're only going to fool them for a second or so. And guess what? They're so deep, they're really not going to be out of position. Take the knee, get to the locker room.
being chased out left. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's third down. Final play of the half here. It's Jackson. He can run for it, and he will. And the throw there going to be incomplete. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Ready for the start of the third quarter. The Chiefs have the lead and set to receive the football. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They are clicking on all cylinders. They seem to be just scoring at will right now, and that's why they've opened up this big lead.
You know, we always talk about getting into the zone, and all athletes are seeking that, aren't they? Where everything is working for them. Every move they make works. It clicks, and they are on point right now.
Yeah, they are in that zone that you're talking about. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now third down coming up.
A loss of 2 yards, and it's third down.
Working from the gun, Mahomes escaping the pressure right. He's got a man, complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. One heck of a third down conversion, 33 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Buying time to his left. And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away, but could not. And that'll be marked down as their first sack of the game.
Well, they had 6 last week. And this offense did its homework, didn't it? Because they saw all that pressure, and they really worked hard to tamp it down and beat it back. And they did a great job in the first half. But now they've gotten their first sack here in the second half. Look out. They'll try to increase the pressure.
Let's see what you got. Mike 55, Mike 55. Hey, eat. Coming in.
After the sack on first down, Mahomes, he lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that is caught for the touchdown, Kansas City. Tyreek Hill, 42 yards. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Taken in the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
DeAndre Baker.
That time on the outside, pretty nice job as a cornerback to shed any would-be blockers and make the tackle.
Think about the praise we're giving him, what his coaches have given, but how about the respect he gets from his teammates to be a complete corner who doesn't just cover receivers, but also tackles ball carriers.
Henry Ruggs, the intended receiver, and it's third down.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
And that will be incomplete.
That was an interesting look there, because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off. and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this third quarter as he'll go for it on fourth down. Forced out to his left. And for the fourth time tonight, it's an interception. Able to get there and pick it.
That it?
And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, you don't want to coach him, Charles, to stay in the pocket on every play, but I guess that's the danger. Pocket extending a play and making a bad throw turns into 6 points the other way.
Yeah, sometimes when you get outside the pocket, your vision actually gets obscured a little bit, or you narrow it down too much, and you don't see all the defenders in the area.
Fielded in the end zone. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And they just had that pick six. I guess the only positive maybe of them returning that for a touchdown. This offense right back out onto the field to try to make up for it.
I like that because now it doesn't give them a chance to go to the bench and really settle, to sit there and kind of seethe over the idea that they turned the ball over previously. Right back out there, it's almost like hopping right back on the bike after falling over. See if they can get the ball moving again.
Yeah, we'll see if they can do it here. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Throwing again, Jackson.
Oh, it don't
Jackson
matter. It don't
hit,
matter.
and he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Chiefs. And he's got some space here. And he has brought this one back. A fumble recovery for a Chiefs touchdown.
Harrison Butker on for the point after.
And Charles, look at the big fella. What a rumble that was. Not only to scoop it, but then take it the rest of the way for the touchdown.
And now you know they're going to have to hear about it from now on. The defensive backs, he's going to want to run with them, do their drills, the whole deal. He thinks he's the pace setter now.
It doesn't matter what happens in practice this week. He's smiling.
And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt a return.
25-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they weren't on the sidelines for long, but I'll tell you what, I'm glad you and I weren't down there. We could hear them. The coaches from all the way up here, they were adamant. You've got to hold on to the football or else we have no hope.
Yeah, it's easy for me to laugh sitting up here, but you're exactly right. If we were down there, that message would have been received a whole different way. Because turnovers, they've been a big problem for them. Got to take care of the football. Got to hold on to it.
2nd and 10. Here's Jackson again. He's going to find his tight end Boyle. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. On 3rd down, Jackson steps away to his left. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line.
He wasn't the primary target, but I think it was almost like a check-down situation, wasn't it?
Yeah, hoping he can break some tackles, the big tight end, but he couldn't do it.
Yeah, get it to that big frame and hope he can scatter some bodies, unable to get it done.
Got his connection complete to Ruggs.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. A big pickup of 12 yards on 4th down to keep this drive from stalling.
43-yard line.
1st and 10, Taylor now.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 11 more on that one, and another first down.
Baltimore, first down.
Now Jackson, eluding the pressure right. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback. I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
12 yards there and a first down. Operating from the gun, Jackson flushed out right. And nearly another interception. They've been around the ball all game.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield, because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play.
And he's going to lose a yard or two, taken down behind the line.
Out of bounds.
And for the defense, their third sack of the game.
That number tells you that they're starting to put it together with their defensive game plan. They're starting to feel pretty good about what the offense is doing, bringing the pressure at the right time, and putting the quarterback on the ground.
Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. From the gun, Jackson flush to his right. The Kansas City defense tough to throw on there, and now it's 4th down.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off at the 13. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And last time out, another touchdown. I think there may be some empty seats around here by the time the 4th quarter comes around.
Yeah, I have to agree with you, because this one's just about decided. But you know who benefits from all those empty seats? You and me, trying to get to the airport. The roads will be fairly clear by the time we have to leave the booth.
They go play action. Now Mahomes escaping the pressure right. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here, he throws it away. And now it's 3rd. They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion.
And 10 yards to go.
Mike, 55. Right there in the middle. 55. Yellow. 55 is Mike, guys. 55. Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Watch the screen.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Patrick Queen brings him down, and that's a play he's going to remember. The first sack of his NFL career.
3 and out.
They do go for it. It's Mahomes taking a deep shot here for Hardman. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up
to try again after the sack. Jackson dancing to his left. He's going to Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Chiefs. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Well, that's unfortunate because he had a nice run going, but give credit to the defense. They got a hand in the cookie jar there, CD.
You have to think about vision, finding a place to get down after you know you've gotten all you can out of a run, and obviously ball security is paramount.
He's got daylight.
How you like me now?
He's at the 50. He's at the 40. Past the 20.
Oh, we got
10,
plenty of fight, baby.
5. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a 1st and goal situation.
Quarter of play with the score, Chiefs 49, Ravens 13.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. Feeling the pressure here and taken down. A sack back at the 7. How about the safety, Minkah Fitzpatrick, swooping in for the sack.
It's 2nd down and goal.
2nd down and goal. Mahomes. He's got it. Touchdown, Chiefs.
Complete.
Travis Kelce. His first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Chiefs use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6.
All-pro tight end Travis Kelce had 97 catches last year in the regular season on his way to a Super Bowl title with Kansas City. And while he's a weapon anywhere on the field, as you get closer to the end zone, you really have to look out. Witness what he did in the playoffs. 3 touchdown catches against Houston in the divisional round, and a big one in the Super Bowl against San Francisco, which keyed Kansas City's comeback.
Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat.
And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
Anthony Hitchens brought him down.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Now here's a whistle as flags come in. And we'll check out the call. And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long. They go to the ground again with Taylor. Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. No gain that time, and it leaves them with 3rd and 11 coming up. The Ravens on 3rd down. They're at 50%, 4 for 8. This is 3rd and 11. Now it's Jackson.
He'll look downfield for Waller.
And that's caught inside the 35. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Darren Waller, 76 yards. And the Ravens, they claw one back.
That's a whole lot of points still to be down. But congratulations, they're still fighting, and they scored another touchdown.
My old high school coach used to say, Charles, he said, sometimes you win, sometimes you lose, and sometimes you wish you never had showed up.
Could have saved the gas money, the hotel, what have you, huh?
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Taking about 7 yards deep.
Bring it to second string.
And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
1st and 10.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup? Let him get some time.
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row.
Another day, another
Take
dog.
it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 84 yards. And the Chiefs have got it on cruise control.
The kick
That is a dangerous combination right there as we are learning quickly. Mahomes to Hill.
And think about the number of ways that they are dangerous, because Hill can run past anyone, so he can throw it all the way downfield to him. But also on the shorter catches, as we saw here, catch it underneath, catch it in front of someone, he makes a move or uses his speed, and he's still gone. Either way, he can go the distance.
And either way, good luck. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
He'll throw from the gun.
Eluding the pressure right. Now he'll pull it down. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Jackson. And now here is another interception.
Jackson
Picked up by Charvarius Ward. Well, partner, I got to tell you, I'm trying to think of something positive to say for this offense, but I'd have to be a spin doctor for that one. This has been a tough performance to watch.
And I think it's hard at this point to actually identify what's really gone wrong. I guess the catch-all.
And a big loss here as he's taken down.
Brandon, more often than not, you'd say they've had his number, and we can count them up so far. 1, 2, 3, 4 sacks given up. But guess what? He's still been able to make some plays, and right now they have a lead.
Another try after the 1st down sack. Mahomes. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Buda Baker with a pick. And they're going to take over right there at the 22-yard line.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10.
After the interception, here's Jackson. Flushed out right. And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. Anthony Hitchens, his 2nd sack of the night. The sack cost him only a yard. It's 2nd and 11.
At the 21-yard line.
Taylor. And they won't fare much better here as he maybe gets back to the line. No gain that time, and it leaves him with 3rd and 11 coming up.
No gain on the play. Leads to 3rd and 11.
Jackson now to throw on 3rd down. Flush to his right. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. That's a 3rd down conversion of 24 yards there. Nice play. They'll throw on 1st down with Jackson being chased out left. Complete. Jefferson the target. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
That's another Baltimore.
They'll run on 1st down. Taylor. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Taken down right at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. Escaping the pressure right. And the ball comes out, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd. You can almost see inside his face mask there the look of relief. He coughed it up, but it goes out of bounds. They keep it.
Someone carrying around the lucky horseshoe, aren't they? If I were him, I'd go out and play the lottery after that one. A very fortunate man.
And they're operating in plus territory here. They're thinking points. Definitely don't want to lose the football at this juncture. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. So they recover their own fumble. Now they face 3rd and short. From the gun, it's Jackson, eluding the pressure right. And I think the ball's out, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. He's thankful right now for that sideline because it could have been a fumble loss, instead just a fumble, though they will have to punt it down.
You're right about that, but do you think there's ever been a player happier to see his own punter go on the field than him?
No.
I mean, not at all, right? How fortunate is he that they got a chance to punt it away, and it's not just a turnover at the spot.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Here we go. It's Jackson on 4th down. And this is going to be incomplete. The Ravens go for it, but come up empty. And the Chiefs defense comes up with a stop. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10, just shy of the 30. And from the shotgun, he'll throw. Flushed out right. He'll run it. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
Yannick Ngakoue on the tackle. A 4-yard pickup on the
Mahomes now to throw.
1st down.
And going deep for Hill. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete. He was trying to get it to Tyreek Hill that time. That'll bring up 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Now here's Mahomes. Flush to his right. Looking for Hill again. This time it's complete. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. The catch and run pays off to the tune of 35 yards. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Eluding the pressure right. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Chiefs. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line.
All right, you've had to put up with me in this booth. I'm going to try and be simple this time and succinct. it simply has not been their night.
No, I think that fumble's kind of indicative of how this whole evening's gone, isn't it?
Without a doubt. I mean, they've tried, but nothing has ever really taken throughout the game. That's why they're down so big.
Now after the fumble recovery, it's Mahomes. Flushed out right. Now on the run, he'll throw it back deep over the middle. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off here by Anthony Hitchens. And he's going to return it to the 21-yard line.
First and 10.
Yet another mistake after the interception there. And, gosh, you look up at the scoreboard. They just got to be thinking this one cannot get over fast enough.
It certainly can't. And also what happens when you get this big of a deficit, you're supposed to make all the right throws, right? You're supposed to try and obviously get the ball to your own guys. But being down this big, you also take even more chances. And in this situation, that hasn't paid off for them.
And this is going to be intercepted. Buda Baker with a pick. And the Ravens are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offensive coordinator, the quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
Jackson now down around his goal line. Flush to his right. He's going to take off with it. And he'll get it up to the 12-yard line here. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for third.
The best quarterbacks that ever played the game all wanted to blend in with their teammates and be one of the guys. But sometimes you got to take modesty and put it aside. You're the franchise quarterback, the face of the team, and the guy that leads them to victory. You have to get down and protect yourself and not take hits like that.
He's going to let it fly, and that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
Reception here by Ruggs. And he'll be just shy of the 20 at the 19 as he goes out of bounds. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. From the gun, Jackson escaping the pressure right. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that one drops to the ground. Incomplete. Clock stops here just inside of 20 seconds. 19 left.
2nd and 10.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. To throw again. Jackson eluding the pressure right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense. That'll leave him with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Here's Jackson on 3rd and long. Flushed out right. He may try and run for this. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. Pretty solid gain of 7 yards that time as he scrambled, but now they face a 4th down. And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on 4th down.
Let's go, let's go. Hey, we got Mike, number 53, Mike 52.
One last shot for Jackson. Buying time to his left. He can run for Jackson, hit, and he lost the football. And this one's going to go out of bounds, so no recovery. But on 4th down,